Threat.
Man, why do I always drop my second shot? Oh, well, those are better. What's up, guys? Sparky here. As you can see, if you have a problem always dropping your second shot, you're on your first one, but your second shot you always drop because you're trying to do it quickly. Today I'm going to go over a little bit on how to get a better follow-up shot and how to manage recoil a little better. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, first thing you want to do whenever you're trying to get better at recoil management and faster follow-up shots is you're not going to get any better at it if you don't start from the very beginning with proper grip. Proper grip is going to be 99% of your recoil management and then your faster follow-up shot accurately. So here's a little trick that you can use to help you out. If you're right-handed, you can take you a Sharpie and you're going to put a mark on just below your thumb knuckle on your left hand, your support hand, right there. And on your right hand, you're going to do about the same thing in the same spot right there. All right. And how you're going to implicate that is whenever you grip your pistol, you are going to have those two spots touch. And if you have those two spots touch, you're probably going to have a pretty close to perfect grip. All right, first we're going to focus on what is your primary hand going to do. In this case, my dominant hand is my right hand. You're going to grab with the meaty part of your hand right above your palm, right in here in between your thumb and your index finger. You're going to get as high up on this pistol as you possibly can. Push up, get in there, and then your middle finger is going to ride in and as high up on the bottom part of this pistol as possible. And you're going to wrap your hands around, and that is going to be how you use your dominant hand. Your secondary hand, or your non-dominant hand, your support hand, is going to then come up and under. Remember, you have your dots that we put on there just a minute ago. You're going to grab and you're going to try to push those dots. In my case, I have really small hands, so I can't exactly cover all parts of this pistol and make those dots touch. But I can get really close. And the more I try to make those dots touch, and the more I try to grip onto this gun, the better your follow-up shots and your recoil management is going to be in the long run. So in this case, I'm going to take and put my support hand right under. I'm going to twist and kind of lock this gun in there. Use kind of some of your muscles and your bones to like lock this gun in place. Now this gun should not move. For anybody wondering, those were all right there, right in alpha. There you go. All right, guys. So recoil management is something that you actually, there's no place that you can learn it. You can't dry fire this, okay? Because you're not going to actually get a one-to-one representation of what the gun is going to do whenever it starts shooting. Sure, some people can do that with airsoft, but it's from my experience personally, I've not found anything that's foolproof that feels exactly like what that gun's going to do whenever it goes off. Depending on your gun platform, it'll feel different as well. But as long as you implicate those few steps of master grip, being as high up on the tang as possible, and then your support hand coming in and locking that gun in place where you're using kind of your muscle structure, your wrists are like locked, and everything is going in, and you're using your biomechanics of your body to help recoil management. Then comes shot placement. If you practice that, and the more you practice it, you can practice having that master grip with dry fire and doing the proper gripping of the pistol with dry fire. but you cannot come out here and practice recoil management without coming out here and using some ammo. So out of all the videos I've made, this is the one where you're gonna have to go out and hit the range and actually find out what your body and what you're going to do whenever that gun goes off, and how you can correct that live fire. All right, guys. So I'm gonna practice a few times live fire just so y'all can kind of see. We're gonna start out slow. I think I'm gonna do this a total of 4 times. Let me make sure I got enough ammo for that. We're gonna do 2 shots. I'm gonna do it 4 times. Probably got enough ammo. I didn't actually count. Anyway, we're here. We're gonna do it. And if I ain't got enough ammo, then I'll kick the target. I don't know. I'll do something. But I'm gonna start out really slow and kind of show y'all as I come out and present, and then we'll go back in holster. We'll do it again. We'll speed it up each time, a little faster each time. All right, here we go. I messed up on the draw on one of those, but you know, that's another thing. Whenever you come out here, you dry fire, even whenever you have bulky clothes on, starting to get winter time, starting to get cold, you don't practice enough. And honestly, I haven't practiced enough this week, so here you go, here I am. But it happens, you know, practice, and then I'll show you all my hits. All right, I was standing about 5 yards away, and as you can see, I made a nice smiley face for you guys because I'm thankful that y'all are here watching with me. Anyway, so that's beside the point. But as you can see, I was about 5-ish yards away. It's not the tightest group, but it could be worse. It could be like it was at the very beginning of the video. But as long as you keep that proper grip, you know, my first 2 shots were here and here. After that, it was here and here, here and here, and then on that last one where I messed up on my grip to begin with, it was there and there. So that's what it ended up looking like. And we're not perfect, but as long as you strive to get better each time you come out to the range, and you always find something that you can practice on the next week, you'll always get better. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a blessed week, and be safe.